Good morning, time for some stretching. We're going to start as we do the evening one with your child's pose. So come on down into this position here and just stretch through, let your chest drop down. Notice in the morning you can be quite stiff. So to start with, we're just going to hold each pose for about 20 seconds. And do one cat-cow. And then go back into it. Rest your head down heavier. Relax those shoulder blades. Each time I come up, I'm just bringing my knees underneath my hips. And the third time. So already I'm down a lot lower. I'm feeling a lot more stretched out. I'm starting to stick my tailbone out the back. So from this position, we're going up into volcano. So each time we go through, we're building on the position before. So volcano to child's pose to volcano. So a good volcano is pushing the weight back off your hands, getting your heels down. Your heels not turned inwards, rather turned out. And then your tailbone sticking right out the back. If you can't get your legs straight or your heels down, just do this, but make sure your knees aren't coming in towards each other. And then when you come down soft and controlled, and come right back into child's pose again. Third time. Feeling a lot looser already. And just staying here. If your wrists aren't comfortable in this position, just don't stay as long. Bring yourself forward and then up onto your knees. Your next position is hip flexor stretch. So you want to take your right foot as far forward as you can and come on forward. Now you don't need a mat for this stuff. You can just do it on your carpet. Holding here, I'm up as tall as I can. I'm also pulling this knee outwards a little bit. And then I'm going to come down, child's pose, cat-cow, volcano, kneeling, same leg, pulling outwards. What you don't want is your knee to be in front of your foot. So you can see I'm walking my foot forward because already I'm a bit more flexible. My back leg is nice and relaxed, my back foot. And just holding, nice long hold. And we've got one more to do. So it's child's pose. Cat-cow. Tuck your toes, volcano. Down, up onto your knees and stepping way forward, pulling this knee out. Tummy is on as I'm coming through because I want to keep my pelvis as upright as possible. Chest is also up. I'm just sinking down through this hip. This is where I want to feel it. Also feel a little bit through here. Other leg. Child's pose. Cat-cow. Doesn't matter which one you start with. And stepping through. Getting that set up. So you can use a couch or a chair for balance if you need. Or even a roll standing up. Upright. Maybe you're pulling this knee out sideways as well. And then back we go. reaching right out each time, coming down, getting that little bit further, stretching through my shoulders now, and you notice my head is right down heavy. Now, cat, cow, I'm really waking up my core because I'm using my tummy to do that. Keeping my tummy on, dropping my head right through those elbows, heels down, heels turned outwards just subtly. And then up onto my knees and stepping through. Nice one. So just take the time to get the best stretch, because you will loosen up. And you're breathing into it. Okay, so that's number 3. We've got one more move to add on. So we're going child's pose, cat cow, volcano, up onto your knees, stepping through for your hip flexor stretch. So lunging forward, tummy on, and then you're going to put your hands down. You can go like this, or you can be flat depending on your flexibility, how you feel that day, and you're coming up, making a triangle with your legs in the floor. So now you'll be stretching down through here and your back calf. And you're going to bring yourself forward. Remember that knee is behind your heel. And we're just going to do 3 in a row here. Keep adjusting it. So with all the repetition, you'll know the routine very quickly. Coming through, getting that hip flexor, adjusting to stretch for the best, and then hands coming down. It's like the splits. So I'm really, this knee doesn't want to straighten at the back, I'm pushing it, squeezing around that kneecap. If you want to make it a bit harder, you lift your front foot. So we're going to finish with a child's pose, followed by sliding through onto your stomach into the back extension. So you need your elbows directly under your shoulders. The commonest problem is that they're out too far, so look, don't feel, look. And then either your thumbs together or your hands out like this if your shoulders are good. You're glancing just slightly forward of your hands. You don't want your head to be like this. And then you start increasing this position. So your feet are just hip distance apart, just nicely relaxed. I'm just shaking my back down towards the mat, and then I'll push my hips down by squeezing my buttocks, lifting up through my shoulders, pushing down through my elbows, and then the final is pushing forward from your chest. And the more you push forward from your chest, the more you push down through your hips,
and rise up, the better back bends you get. And I can feel myself doing this, so I'm bringing my head back down. Your neck wants to be an extension of the curve of your back and not poking out. So a good 30-second hold here. Your back will love you for it. Keep getting a better position. Keep adjusting it. Well done.